Josh, just take the mic a little bit out of your throat.
Is that better?
Yeah, come on, Cam.
When I play Xbox, I have to like shove it up my ass, so I wasn't sure if I had to do that for this.
Hey Rashad, I told him it's a banger. They ain't believe me, but now they gon' love us. Ha ha! Take it to the rack like B-Wade. Nobody in my way. Fuck it, I'ma hit the tray. Please don't get played if you get locked up.
What's up, everybody? We are back after our week-long hiatus for our Week 13 preview and predictions podcast. This is the final regular season episode. I am here with my normal host, Josh, and we have two guests with us today. How about you say hello, guys?
Jamie, you want to go
What's
first?
up, guys?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
there
go
we
first.
Yeah, I'm
What's
glad
up,
you guys
guys?
planned that one out. Yes, we
Yeah.
have Jamie, D1 basketball player Jamie Baker, and we have former potential D1 basketball player Heath Morrison. And now, while we could all say at one point we were potential D1 basketball players, Heath did have offers from UNCC and High Point until he had heart failure. And
Yeah, my freaking heart, dude. It
It's
just gave out.
he's no longer allowed to play basketball ever again. So now he's stuck doing fantasy football podcasts with
Wow.
us. Anyways,
Think about how good your life could have
Hey,
been.
Heath.
You just
Don't
have
let him
some
fool
fun.
you. It's worth it.
Yeah.
Heath, you're in the 2-on-2 tournament. You can be on my team.
No, I'm not allowed to play.
He's not allowed
It's
to
a whole
play.
thing.
Jamie.
Okay,
Are you
fine.
an organ donor?
I'll play
The medication
2-on-1.
didn't work.
What blood
Heath, are you an
type are
organ
you?
donor?
What's up?
Are you an organ donor?
Not allowed to be.
Yeah, good.
What,
No one wants to
what
shit
blood
your
type
heart.
are you?
Yeah.
O positive.
Oh, positive.
I don't believe that for a second. There's no way he knows that.
I don't know my blood type.
I don't know my blood types. So there's no way he knows that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not allowed to know things you don't know.
Well, I mean, just realistically, I just don't think you know that.
Realistically, however, we are going into the last week of the fantasy football regular season.
That's true. We got off on a tangent already.
And it pains me to say that. Like, it actually pains me to say that because I just think about football.
This
in
year
general.
has flown by, dude.
It's been.
I swear it has been the fastest year of fantasy ever.
This is like
But
the
yeah, it feels
Tyreek
like it's
Hill
been so long
fantasy
because
year.
so much stuff has happened.
There's been so much happened, but at the same time, it's so sad. Not even just because fantasy football. It's just so nice, no matter how much the Panthers piss me off. Waking up on a Sunday and knowing you have a full day of football ahead of you, from noon to midnight, all football. And so now we're stuck, not fantasy. We have 5 regular season weeks, 3 playoff weeks, and then the Super Bowl week. Very sad situation in general, but that's okay. We are now on to week 13, and I guess we'll start off with our power rankings as normal. Is that okay with you guys?
Can I go first?
What do you guys think?
Chase, you go first. Jamie, go last.
Yeah.
Cheaters go last.
Yeah, cheaters go last.
Okay, I get that you're a student athlete, Jamie, and you just think everything can be handed to you, but that's not the case on this podcast. We're an anti-student athlete podcast.
Did you do your own power rankings, or do you have some nerd in your class to do them for you?
Hey, Marcus Mariota, please don't take offense to that. By the way, we don't have anything.
He goes to
against-
Presbyterian, not Chapel Hill, Josh. Calm down.
Yeah, don't take offense to our student athlete comment, okay? We weren't
Yeah.
anti-student athlete until this year, and you were a student athlete long ago. Okay, so just remember that. Oh, and also shout out to Marcus Mariota. Completion percentage of 96 yesterday. This team still lost, which proves that means nothing.
That press conference, Chase, after where his mustache was fully out. I mean, you're right. That is not a good mustache.
It's
That
a
does
terrible
not look
mustache.
normal.
Okay,
That
there's
should
like,
not be right there. It looks like a fake one. Looks
There-
like one was
There have
kind of
only
like Family Dollar and like hooked up there.
there are 3
There have only
things that
been
mustache
2
means.
good mustaches ever.
And what are those?
Tom Selleck and Burt Reynolds. That's it.
Okay, I'll take your word for
And
it.
if
More of a big cat.
Who are
stash
those
guy.
people?
Yeah, Big Cat. Yeah. You
Old
tell me Big Cat-
actors.
you tell me Big Cat doesn't pull off the stash?
He's no Tom Selleck. That's all I'll say.
I don't know.
See that guy? Friends.
But what
Yeah.
was I gonna say?
Oh, that's what I thought.
Okay, let's say Marcus Mariota's mustache means one of 2 things. He's either a porn star or he thinks he is Aaron Rodgers with a much better tan. Because
He might be a porn star. His team gets fucked on the field.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good one. That was a good one.
Yeah, I mean, he is from Hawaii, and I mean, I don't know much about that culture or anything like that, but
If we keep trashing our listeners, they're not gonna listen anymore.
that's true. Marcus, listen, we apologize, alright?
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the power rankings. I'll start. I have Aaron number 1. He lost last week, but he still put up a lot of points. It's okay. 2, I got Josh. Josh has won 6 in a row, 7 of his last 8. Or is it 8 of your last 9?
8 of my last 9.
8 of your last 9. Apologies for disrespecting you like that. I got Amelia 3. She might have lost 2 in a row, but, I mean, she came very close to being Josh this past week, and she lost to me last week. Absolutely no shame in ever losing to me when I'm putting up massive numbers. Number 4, I got...
You're not in a playoff, so not a great loss. But
yeah, we'll get to that. Number 4, we got Jamie. You know, I'm so glad he's finally dropping. And if I outscore him by 80 this next week and he loses, he doesn't make the playoffs. So keep that in mind, folks. Number 5, I got Heath. Heath had a good week last week. He's a bit of an up and down type of guy, but he had a good week last week, so he's at number 5. 6, I got me. This is very humble by me, if I do say so myself. Past 4 weeks, I've scored 109, 122, 127, 109. Sounds like I'm the hottest team in the league. But I'm not in the playoffs.
Too
right
hot
now.
to handle?
I'm too hot for the playoffs right now. So.
yeah, you're gonna make a great SAT winner.
That's very true. Number 7, I got Zach. Zach, I hate to do it to you. You know you're my boy, but past 5 weeks you haven't scored more than 92, and I've been on fire. So I do think I'm better than you right now, and I do think I'm gonna beat you this week.
Sheesh, you are disrespecting Zach.
Zach, you know I love you though.
He's counting out the base god's blessing.
Hey,
I know.
But I'll be there for Zach's 21st birthday celebration. How many of you guys can say that?
Hopefully everybody.
I can't come.
Yeah, well, this sounds like an excuse to me. Number 8, we got Parker. Parker's done pretty well this year. I got Parker and Tyson 8 and 9 for the first years in the league. They've been up and down, but Parker really has scored a good amount of points.
He's been putting up a lot of points.
He has been putting up a lot of points. I mean, it's just struggled some at bad times, and he lost on some weeks. He scored a lot of points. 9, like I said, I got Tyson. Tyson's actually been improving a little bit. Fournette suspended for 1 week. Really don't know how that's going to affect him. 10, I got Kyle because he's the biggest fraud of all time. Started 6-3, lost 3 in a row. As I said earlier, regression to the mean was imminent. We all knew it was only a matter of time until Kyle's team just fell apart. 11, I got Cam. Big comeback win against the highly touted 1-11. Make America Gronk again. Big time comeback Cam. We'll be talking about this for years to come. And how much of an effect this had. Yeah. And then 12, of course, we got Cal, mega bottom feeder. Just get the prep books ready, bud.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you give that to him? Are you mailing it to him?
Yeah, I got it in the mail. I'm sending it to his house.
All right, good.
Yeah. How about you guys tell me your power?
Send it to Marcel.
So I'm going next. Jamie, you're going last. I don't know if we covered that, but Jamie's last. Number 1, I got Aaron. Number 2, I got me. Number 3, I got Zach. I have faith in the base gods.
Right. I'm not hating on Zach. I'm just looking at the numbers.
Number 4, I got Amelia.
Okay.
Number 5, I got Jamie. 6, I got you, Chase. 7, I have Heath. 8, I have Parker. 9, I have Kyle. 10, I have Tyson. 11, I have Cam. And 12, I have Cal.
Okay. So you're a little bit less racist than me. You have Kyle at 9, where I have them at 10.
Yeah.
All right.
A little bit.
All right. So Heath, what you got for us?
All right, at number 1, I have Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
2, I have Amelia.
Right. I respect women a lot more than either me or Josh. That's good.
But he doesn't
I have
respect
to.
me.
You have a 3?
Number 3, I have Zach.
Okay.
4, Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
5, I have Josh.
All right, thank you.
Josh, you've been on a hot streak. I respect your team.
8 of the last 9. Can you not hear you say it?
8 of the last 9. Proud
Thank
of
you. Thank you.
I'd just like to say for the first 7, it stays pretty consistent.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
clear.
8's a little drop off, and then 9 through 12 is just complete garbage. Just like to preface that.
That's a very good point. That's why I think so. It's gonna be between me and Parker and Heath. Two of us will not be in the playoffs, and there's like almost no chance that either of the 2 of those 3 end up taking the SAT.
Yeah.
There's no.
Well, no,
way.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I think as I was doing the math earlier, right now you were the only one with a shot at making playoffs, but it's small.
Is Parker not at all?
No, because
His points scored.
his points scored.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, because like I
You-
automatically have it over Heath, unless
Yeah.
unless somehow I win and he loses, but somehow he scores like, 90, 81 more points than me. Not sure how
Yeah.
that would happen, but
Yeah.
okay. Anyway, so yeah, sounds like a pretty good list, Heath. I 100% agree.
Well, I mean, I only got to 5.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Keep going.
6, I have myself.
Okay, humble.
7, I have Chase.
Okay.
8, I have Parker. And then we hit the drop off of 9, Tyson.
Ooh,
10, Kyle, the fraud.
fraud.
Probably because he doesn't listen to the podcast.
Right.
But he said he
Oh.
was going to listen to it. So Kyle sucked.
Kyle said he's gonna do a lot of things. All right, let's preface that statement right there.
All right, Kyle, when you're listening to this, I want you to text in the group chat and say, fuck everybody but Josh.
Okay.
That's
Anyway,
fair.
Heath, I'm assuming you have Cam and Cal finishing it off.
11, we have Cam. And good guy, Cal. Everyone with ALS or any mental disorder could set a better lineup than you on a weekly basis.
Or remember to set their lineups.
If 1 in 11 Cal pulls this one off for me by beating Heath this week, I don't know what I'll do, but I'll be a very happy man. I promise.
I
you
know
if
people in
Tell me
comas.
what you were going to do to him.
I did tell you what I was gonna do to him, but I don't know.
There are people in comas that could set more consistent lineups than Cal has.
I don't know a single person that's in a coma that would have drafted Kelvin Benjamin.
Not a one.
Making great points.
Kelvin Benjamin's mother in a coma wouldn't have drafted Kelvin Benjamin.
Correct.
Lot to lie.
Alright, so we got 3 power rankings fully done. Jamie, you're going last, and we're on the last.
You just want to skip Jamie's? Because we kind of got a lot to cover.
Yeah, you're right, we do. Alright,
We don't really need 4 power rankings.
yeah, that just seems kind of pointless. So my stat of the week, real quick, as we get into it. Shout out to Zach. He finished-
Whoa. Whoa. Let me go.
Alright,
Sorry, Jamie. We have a lot to cover.
You got 30 seconds, Jamie.
I'm counting.
I need like a few minutes.
Nope, I'm counting.
Nah, dude, just list out. Can you not read that?
Chase,
Quick?
let's just skip.
It's 12.
Oh.
Jamie, it's 12 words.
Okay, at number 1, I put Aaron. At number 2, as the number 1 woman respecter in the league, I put Amelia. At number 3, I put myself.
All right, let's just skip him. These
At
are not
number
real.
4,
I've had
I
enough
put
of this.
Josh. At number 5, I put Heath. At number 6, I put Chase. At number 7, I put Zach. At number 8, I put Parker. And then we know the end. Kyle, Tyson, Cam, and Cal.
Okay, yeah, see, that was a complete waste of our time, but thank you anyways, Jamie.
I think that was slower than his popcorn reading in high school.
Oh.
That
Whoa.
low blow.
Oh.
Yeah, so,
Jamie,
hey, stat of the week real
Real
quick,
quick.
guys. Hey, round of applause. Give Zach a big round of applause. He just finished off a perfect home record this season. Zach is a astonishing 7-0 at home and 1-4 on the road.
Not only that, but Amelia has a perfect
Away
away.
record.
Wow.
Somebody explain that to me.
She's 3-4 at home, 5-0 on the road. She does better when the odds are against her, clearly.
Sheesh.
That's wild. And luckily I get to play Zach on the road this week. As we see, he's not a good road team. They don't travel well. They take a charter bus everywhere. They don't fly. They get behind on their time zones. They lose sleep. Zach's team is just mentally weak and they can't win on the road, which is why they're going down this week. Okay. Anyways, quick recap of last week. Anybody want to do it for us real quick? Anybody want to do one game real quick?
Jamie, you want to look at your game?
Yeah, it's nobody going. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I'll talk about my game.
All right.
No.
We're just, like, my team's just so good right now that it's just hard to make decisions. Like, between AP and Dalvin Cook every week, I have not guessed right in the last 4 weeks.
Oh, hey, shout out to me. Jamie, I do remember psyching you out at Buffalo Wild Wings about this decision. He said, I don't know if I should start Dalvin or AP, and I said,
No.
you should definitely start Dalvin, knowing that he would actually start AP if I said that, knowing I actually wanted him to start AP all along, because I knew the Dallas defense would be suffocating,
Which it was.
which it was. So
I wouldn't say
Jamie,
you psyched me out,
Jamie,
but it
you
was
got
more like I just made a bad decision. But hey, we'll be alright.
and you sat Patrick Mahomes? He's the number 1 ranked fantasy quarterback. Who sits Patrick Mahomes for Eli Manning? Other than that, yeah, I won. So, not much else to talk about there. Big touchdown from Corey Davis at the end of the game. Thought the Texans kicker was going to screw me. Heath, tell us about that gut-wrenching win you had.
Oh Lord, that was a nail biter.
That was a nail biter.
That was a nail biter. I mean, I have to give props to Aaron's team. They really put up a fight.
What's his team name?
I believe it's BJ.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Something along those lines.
Yeah.
I mean, we just got good performances out of both teams.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he got really lucky he didn't start Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
That would not have been good because you would have been destroyed.
Yeah, imagine starting this random guy, Odell Beckham Jr. over Amari Cooper. Sounds dumb to me, but...
Yeah, wouldn't do that.
Let me think. Yeah, so Greg Olsen, he has a bigger week. Aaron probably wins, so he can thank Greg for dropping a touchdown pass.
Wide open.
Yeah. Well, he was covered, but did hit him right in the hands, so no excuse
Yeah.
to not catch that, Greg. Seems like your age is catching up to you a bit, but... So yeah, Aaron, you can go ahead and thank Greg for that one. Kyle, this biggest fraud of all time, 45 points. He honestly, truly, might take the SAT after starting 6-3.
He is definitely up there on the SAT power rankings.
How does he get better? You look at this. I mean, the Packers are just so out of sync. Like, even if Rodgers got 25 points, Kyle is at 59. Not good.
Yeah.
I mean, he started a bad defense. I mean, he'll get the Rams back, so he'll have the chance for good things happening there. But I don't know. I just like Jordan Coward put up 1 point. LaShawn McCoy, he's coy to run behind his blockers, 4 points. I mean, honestly, he's gonna be a non-factor. Josh Allen healthy, he's the best running back and quarterback on that team.
True.
Absolute legend. He's tall, looks good in shorts, big hands. Can't ask.
What more do you need to say?
Exactly.
You could have ended it. Looks good in shorts. We get it.
That's true.
That's all you need.
Yeah. So bad performance from Kyle. Zach didn't have like an amazing week. He had a very solid week. Tom Brady. Congrats to Tom Brady for throwing a touchdown pass for the first time. For throwing more than one touchdown pass for the first time since week 7. So it's been a long time coming for. I'm sure it's very difficult for him to do that. What else we got here? Nothing else about this game. Solid win for Zach. Josh, tell us about your game.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. There was a time yesterday where I was like, oh, something could happen. But then I was like, it's Derrick Henry. I'm not really worried about Derrick Henry coming back. That Juju Smith-Schuster, 90-yard touchdown was amazing.
Yeah, that basically won you that game.
Yeah. I mean, that was 15
Literally,
points right there.
No one else did anything spectacular. I mean, your quarterback scoring 20, you kind of come to expect that.
Yeah, but I mean, not from Lamar Jackson, his second start ever. So I was hyped about that 20 points. Yeah. James Conner, ever since Le'Veon Bell said he's not coming back, he's just like, I don't have anything to worry about anymore. I'm just gonna poop. So he hasn't done anything.
Yeah, he actually.
Josh Gordon. Yeah, it'd be great if Josh Gordon catch a touchdown every once in a while. Larry Fitzgerald's been playing pretty good for me these 2 weeks. I need him, so I thank him for that. Jimmy Graham.
Hey, be fair, all right. Hey, Josh Gordon, he's fast. Might be a little too quick for Brady.
That's true.
Might not be able to hit him on that deep ball.
Jimmy Graham is officially dead to me. I would like that out right now. Jimmy Graham dead to me. What are you doing?
So if you saw him in a hot tub, he came and sat down. You have some words for him.
Oh, I'd have some words for him.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, hope he gets mouth cancer.
So Jimmy Graham, he's been putting up bum weeks for me, and I've had enough of this. I'm about to start Ed Dixon over him. Anybody over Jimmy Graham, because I just can't take this anymore.
Ed Dixon? Okay. That's interesting. What other games do we have here? Literally every time Ed Dixon was ever on the field last year for the Panthers, it was like a wasted snap. If you snapped the ball and Ed Dixon was on the field, like nothing good was gonna happen except for that Detroit game. Other games, Cal was so close. For like at one point on Sunday, he was projected to win by like 20 points, and he just nutted everywhere. Dion
That would have
Lewis,
been,
3
that'd been a
points.
big wheel, Cal.
Dion Lewis, 3 points. Jarvis Landry, wide receiver, a running back disguised as a receiver, 3 points. Deshaun Jackson, Jameis still has no clue how to hit him on a deep pass. 1 point. Titans defense, -2 to Deshaun Watson. You blew that one, buddy.
You blew that one, buddy.
You did
Couldn't have said
blow
it better myself.
But you got to win this week, so eyes on the prize. And then Parker and Tyson, battle of the newbies. Parker got the better of Tyson. He had a solid week. Finally, Kirk Cousins scored points for once. Jack's defense still sucks.
I'm surprised Tyson's still starting him. I'm surprised he is. I'm surprised he's just not playing the defense.
Christian McCaffrey been huge for Parker lately. 35 points, astounding. Stephon Diggs, good week. Aaron Jones, good week. Jared Cook, 9 points. That's pretty good, Jared Cook. It's not quite as good as Eric Ebron, the guy I traded you with for, getting 16, but it's close. So that's not bad, Parker. So that wraps up last week. And as you guys know, we're going to move into talking some playoff scenarios here. Heath, are you nervous for this upcoming week?
Oh, not too much. Not too much.
That
Considering it's Cal.
Yeah, so
But
bad
Cal's
luck.
projected more than you right now.
He is projected more than me, but still, I'm not concerned.
Hey, when have predictions ever led anyone astray?
I don't think you have.
Yeah, my bad luck. Let's just go back to my team here for a second. My bad luck keeps getting worse. I'm finally winning games while scoring points. But this past week, I needed 2 different things to happen. Just one of 2. I needed Josh to either lose to Amelia, someone who had a better record than her, or Aaron to lose to Heath, and Aaron has been obliterating people, and neither of those happened. If either of those happened, then so Josh losing to Amelia would have been huge because he plays Jamie this upcoming week, and which means if Jamie would have beat Josh while I kept winning, I would have been golden. But Heath losing would have been the biggest of all. Say Aaron would have, I don't know, started Amari Cooper and wins by 20 points. Heath is 6-6. I'm 6-6. I have 80 more total points. If I just beat Zach this week, the playoffs are in the bag. But now, of all the people that Heath would have to play last week, where he just needs one win, Cal, 1-11, Mr. 1-11. He's not just Mr. 1-11. He's Mr. I went 4-10 last year. This man has had 5 wins over the past 26 fantasy football weeks.
Chase, I'm not gonna lie. With your luck, you're up there on my SAT power rankings with your luck.
No, I don't blame you, dude. I looked at this. I was looking at it right now, projected playoff ranking, because I know the exact formula of how this is going to happen. This is what will happen. I'll be the 7th seed. I'm gonna lose to Parker because Parker has the tendency to drop some big weeks. So as you guys know, I'll probably have another big week this week. I'll probably have like 5 straight weeks, 110 points or more. The one week I play Parker, consolation starts, poop fest, 78. So I'll move down to this like little middle ladder, meaning I'll play the winner of the bottom game, which is the winner of which is the winner of. Well, by the end of this next week, it probably will be Cam down there. Probably. I'll probably get to play Cam second week. I can't beat Cam. Don't understand it. He's terrible. He's lost to Cal. Deshaun Watson going to throw for 8 touchdowns against me. So I'll be in that bottom right corner, and it's going to be me and Cal staring that SAT packet in the face. And what he's going to do is, Cal knows my kryptonite. Cal knows what I hate the most. Cal, he is going to pick up Kelvin Benjamin, that sly dog. And Kelvin Benjamin, he's seen me tweeting about him all season long. He undoubtedly name searches himself. Last week in an interview said, when you're having a bad season, social media is not fun. Yeah, when you're fat, you can't run a route, don't have hands, You're a no good Jabba the Hutt looking wide receiver. Social media's not gonna be fun. And so he's gonna pick him up. Kelvin's gonna be like, hey, Chase, you gotta take the SAT. I've been keeping up with him all year. Kelvin's gonna have 18 catches for 228 yards and 3 touchdowns. And he's going to obliterate me. Cal's team is going to obliterate me on the last week of the season. And I will be in the SAT room.
I mean, I'm not looking forward to that scenario happening, but I might enjoy it.
I will say this, fellas. I'm going all the way regardless of what happens. If I squeeze into the playoffs after things look so low, after I was at the lowest point in my life and I was really considering life or death, was it worth it anymore? If I squeeze into the playoffs after that, it's championship, no doubt. But if I miss out just by this much, it's the SAT, no doubt. It's all or nothing either way. There's no in between. I promise you that.
So I don't know. Championship's pretty far. Let's cool it back a little bit. SAT is more likely.
Okay, anyways, I just did a long monologue of talking. How about you guys talk a little bit? You guys, Josh, Heath, love to hear some dialogue about what Aaron was talking today about y'all's penises and comparing them, and Heath's being bigger than yours, Josh.
Well, I mean, I can't confirm that,
Right.
but I don't think that's true. And I would like Aaron to apologize. He was being very rude earlier.
Yeah,
Well,
me
you were
and
being rude
Josh.
to him. You were being rude to him.
Me and Josh actually had a conversation about it.
We did. We actually
Yeah.
had a conversation about it outside of the group message to each other about how we were getting targeted. And
Yeah,
there may have been some targeting involved. with
Targeting calls flying left and right.
that. There may have been some times where me and Heath are like, all right, let's gas Aaron up. And I would throw in some, Aaron, there's no chance you beat me. There was one part, I'm not going to lie. I was going to take it pretty far, but I was like, I'm actually not going to do this because Aaron would probably kill me. But I had a message typed out. I was so close to sending it. I'm like, nah, I'm going to
What were you going to say?
I don't remember it now, but it would have been like, it was something with the kid, but I don't remember what it was now.
Okay.
But I had it typed out and I was ready, but I didn't get it.
Now,
I got to think what was
on
that.
air, in person, could you beat Aaron in a fist fight?
I mean, if we took it to the boxing ring, he may throw some haymakers because he has 1 or 2 more pounds than I do. So he may throw some haymakers.
Yeah, just 1 or 2.
But I think I could outlast him. The thing about I watch Rough and Rowdy religiously. And the thing about Rough and Rowdy is people get tired early. And so that's how they fall.
You don't
I
think
just
Aaron
wouldn't
has
throw
a
any.
lot of stamina?
I don't know. I think he might get tired because clearly he's been sending a lot of texts lately about trying to make an unnamed person squirt. As a direct.
Okay, tell me that wasn't like just hilarious because I knew right away he didn't mean to send that to us. Cause, like,
Which means his stamina cannot be great.
I mean, he's trying though. He's
but it means,
trying.
but he's losing his stamina.
Yeah.
I'd be going a while without nothing. So I got my stamina through the roof. So I would definitely outlast Aaron. And I think that third round, I'd put Aaron on his butt. I'd knock him out.
Oh, shoot.
Big talk.
Those are
Oh,
fighting
my.
words.
Man.
Would you be down?
I think we need to
Money
set
on
this up.
If we can get boxing gloves, would you be down?
No, I'm fighting Aaron in one place and one place only, and that's Rough and Rowdy.
Alright, you'll have to get in contact with the big cat about that one.
Oh,
Okay, Jamie, you got anything you want to say about the dialogue that was being exchanged back and forth today?
I just respect Aaron because he said I'm the only one who could guard him in the group chat.
Yeah, he was being
And that's
nice.
true.
He was just being nice, but he would back
You said what?
Jamie, he would kill you one-on-one. I'm
No,
he
he would
really-
not. No, he
I
would
think
not.
you would too.
He'd
No,
back,
he would not.
back you down every time.
Jamie,
I'm
he's
not
got
that
a
The
low.
pound.
question, though,
He's-
is
he's
Jamie's
got a pound
penis
or two.
bigger than me or Josh's?
No.
No way.
I think that's the most important question.
We're not arguing that right now, okay?
Hey, look, no, but absolutely, Jamie, I don't think you've ever seen Aaron play. As me and Josh have said before on air.
Should we ask Aaron right now who he thinks got the bigger between us three?
Yes. Ask him.
I'm not just gonna text him. I'm gonna call him.
Okay. Oh yeah, call him.
We're
Put him on
getting
speaker.
we're getting on air footage. Aaron, now there he is. All right, I'm calling.
All right. turn up that ringer. I'm trying to hear that. There we go.
Hey, I got a question.
Who's this?
Josh. What the hell?
Josh who?
Kyle, what?
Who?
Kyle, what the fuck? You're embarrassing me on my podcast.
Oh, shit. My bad. I got something to discuss before. What's up?
Who do you think's got the bigger penis between me, Heath, and Jamie?
That's pretty gay, but, I don't know. I'd probably say between you and Heath, because I know Jamie's got a little dick.
But who'd you say were between me and Heath?
I'm going with Josh, because he's just a bitch.
So I do have the bigger dick because I'm a bitch.
No, I don't. You have a bigger dick, Josh. You happy?
Yes, thank you. I'm glad we got that on air. Thank you. All right, I just hung up. Well, I'm glad Aaron confirmed that.
I'm glad we could clarify there.
That's the important
You
stuff.
sounded very offended that he didn't know who you were.
I was.
First off, who answers the phone without looking at who's calling them?
Yeah, I know. He just like hit the answer button. Who's this? Like, how do you look at the name?
I wonder if he still has you confused with Cam. That
I
was
almost
hilarious.
thought about Cam.
When he thought you two were swapped for the longest time, that was hilarious. Okay, what were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about penises. Okay. I guess moving off that topic. Because Aaron's right, that's gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. We'll now talk about. Oh, wow! I can't believe I almost forgot about this, guys. I got an update. Last week didn't get to update it. Curtis had moved to 5 touchdowns on 21 touches. That is, if you're a percentage guy, that means he was prior to this week scoring a touchdown on 23.8% of his touches. This week he upped it. He upped the ante. He now has 6 touchdowns on 24 touches. He's scoring a touchdown 25% of the time he touches the ball. Comments?
Wow.
Questions? Concerns?
I want him to
you're
be the
looking at
father
it-
of my children.
Correct.
I mean, I don't know. I still might start Torrey Smith.
Him and Cam.
Big time concern for me. We just got to get him more touches. He got the snaps last week. Heath, I do agree. Him, DJ, and Cam, absolutely, they can they can somehow combine a baby for me, and my baby will be the ultimate athlete.
My baby doesn't need my DNA.
Oh, absolutely not.
Hot take. All right. Embrace the bait here. Would you take an athlete's semen and inject it into your wife so you can have an athlete baby?
If
It depends who the athlete was.
Yeah, that's true.
But if Steph Curry's just like, hey, I got a cup, you want some? Are you taking?
No, it's because he's not super physically gifted, so I can't count on the fact that he's definitely gonna be like a stud.
What about
if
LeBron?
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like LeBron or Cam Newton. Yeah. Because,
LeBron, I'd consider it because he's ugly, but he's ugly.
Oh,
So Cam
Cam
is 100%. I'm taking that every time.
Yeah, Cam's a lot more attractive, and he's physically gifted, so yeah, I'm taking it.
All right. What are your thoughts, Jamie? Who's would you take?
No homo when I say I'm taking it. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking
Well,
it. Let's clear
Can't
it.
say that.
I
That's
wouldn't-
$25,000.
Yeah, sure.
I wouldn't do that, but LeBron's cute.
Okay, thanks, Jamie.
Thanks for being on with us today, Jamie.
Thanks for that great input.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
This is why we never just have Jamie on one-on-one, because he just doesn't even throw the input.
Yeah, he's cute.
I think Jamie for answering my question.
So back to football, right?
Yeah.
So playoff picture, we've already kind of summarized it for you guys. There's still a lot of seeding that's up in the air, but playoff-wise, realistically, all that's to be decided is me and Heath. It's like one of us will be in, one of us will be out. Most likely Heath. I do think I'll beat Zach this week, but there's the slight chance. Hey, America gets Gronk again, and Cal pulls off his second win of the season. Other than that, what you notice any seeding thing, Josh? I'm trying to look at it right now.
Well, I did. I mean, it's pretty much a win and in.
Yeah,
Jamie needs to win to get in, or not. Jamie doesn't even need to win to get in, but Heath wins, he's in. Jamie wins, he's in. The only person who has got a chance is if I beat Jamie and Cal beats Heath. You have a spot in because you'd have more points. Actually, you have more points than Heath anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
No, yeah, all I need is Cal to beat Heath.
Yeah. You need Cal to beat Heath and me to beat Jamie.
No.
So
Me and Heath will both just be 7 and 6 if I win and he beats Jamie, and I'll just be the 6th seed.
That's true.
Yeah, so back off for a sec. But anyway, so bye-wise, Amelia and Aaron both had the 2 byes last year, and if they win, they will have those byes again, unless Zach wins and scores more points than Amelia at the same time. But Jamie, you could also get the bye if Zach and Amelia both lose, because you definitely have more points than both of them, and it will stay that way. I mean, heck, anybody up to Heath could technically get a bye. Heath, how far are you behind in total points scored behind Zach and Amelia? Or are you ahead of them? Let's see.
Yeah, let me check that.
Heath, you're actually ahead of them. So if Jamie, Zach, and Amelia lose and you win, you'll actually get a bye. So yeah. And Josh, you and Aaron are vying for the other bye. So there's a lot of seeding things that can go on, guys. So this week is definitely important. It also is important for where you start with the loser bracket.
Yes.
I don't know how much you guys... I'll explain it more next week when it's the actual playoffs. But the seeding in this definitely matters, because the way it works out is if the 7 and 8 play first week of the playoffs, the 9 and 10 play, and the 11 and 12 play. With the way it's set up, if you're the 9 and the 10, if you're in one of the top 2 games, so not the 11-12 game, if you're one of the 7 through 10 seeds, and you win that first game, it's automatically impossible for you to be in the big-time loser game. So if you're one of those top 4 seeds, and you get a matchup that you win first week, automatically you're not taking the SAT. So, very important.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Now, if you're one of the bottom 2, you could theoretically win first week, lose second week, and still be in the SAT game. What should we call it? SAT game? Like, I don't know.
We'll brainstorm, but SAT game's pretty good right now.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, thank you, Jamie.
Yeah. Jamie's one input for the past 5 minutes.
Alright, Heath, do you have anything else you want to talk about before we start talking about this week?
I don't think so.
You got nothing on your mind, Heath?
We never finished Jamie Gate.
Yeah, Heath, anything else come up in the final investigations of Jamie Gate? Or do they come up inconclusive?
There's definitely evidence pointing that Jamie colluded with Matt, but we don't have anything solid enough to
Can
actually...
we call Matt? We just called Aaron. Let's call Matt.
Call him right now.
I don't have Matt's number, so Heath, you're going to have to call him.
Matt, call him. I mean, Heath, call him. On speaker. Oh, Brooke might be with him. This is great.
Oh, yeah.
His
Fine.
quote-unquote...
We can find out if the marriage was a sham.
His quote-unquote wife.
Let me find it.
Electric air right here, boys.
I hope he answers.
Thanks, Jamie. We do.
Jamie's coming with
No. This will be a lot more fun if he doesn't answer.
Oh, because we can leave him a message.
Jamie last night. It's supposed to be the best podcast yet. Jamie today. LeBron's pretty cute. Heath, you struggling?
Today.
It's ringing.
Alright.
Put it on speaker.
Yeah, turn it up, Chief.
And dropped.
Oh, no.
He probably changed his number.
He's avoiding us. Oh, no. If this isn't...
The fact that he's avoiding us is more evidence towards
Exactly.
the existence of Jamie Gate.
Jamie, this isn't boding... Now I see why you hoped the answer, Jamie.
No, it'd be the other way around.
No,
The real
because
question
if he's
is-
not answering, is he okay?
He's avoiding
Has there been
things.
year-long collusion?
Look, I didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, this sounds like when Bill Clinton said I didn't have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. Jamie, sounds like you're using the same type of rhetoric here. Care to comment?
Look, I just want my team to do well. That's all I want to do.
Okay.
Hey, Jamie, do you have Venmo?
No.
Can you make one? I just have something I want to send you. I got money that's coming your way.
For what?
For helping me cover. So I really want like it to say on Venmo, like your teammates see it and it's like, this is for covering the 12-point spread, and your teammates see it.
No, stop.
Jamie, hey, let me say right now, Jamie, we know you would never do anything like that. We're setting that precedent now in case the FBI agent is listening to this podcast. So keep that in mind. Me and Josh were talking a week or two ago how funny it would be if he cash apped you or Venmo you something and just said, for covering the spread. Oh my god.
That would be funny.
Oh, you do have Cash App, so I'm sending some right now.
I appreciate it. We play St. Francis tomorrow.
Sweet.
Let's figure out the spreads on that.
Yeah, can you see the spread on Cash App? So can people see that I'm paying you? Because I really want everyone to notice that I'm paying you for covering the spread.
I appreciate it.
And then Chase, take a screenshot and tweet it at NCAA with like the emoji, the like crunched up face emoji. What?
And if anyone in the NCAA is listening,
Wait, Josh, did you really
send
send me money or not?
No, I can't find your Cash App. I lied. But if you make a Venmo, I'll send you money.
Here. It's
No, make a Venmo so people can see it. I want everyone to know.
No, people are not going to know about this.
No, yeah, they are. I'll do it over Twitter.
Jamie, Marcus Mariota and Cal's baseball coach listens to this podcast, so there's definitely going to be some people that know about this.
Okay, I don't want the money.
All right, fine. You're not getting it.
All right.
All right, back to football. We've taken out some tangents today.
Yeah, but this is a little more entertaining, to be quite honest, because like, who wants to hear about like the Panthers sucking?
Oh no, we're skipping Panthers talk. We're not
talking about the Panthers. They're dead to me.
They're gone. I hope those bums don't win another game.
Ron Rivera, absolutely dead to me.
All right, guys. What has a better chance of happening? Aaron loses 100 pounds or the Panthers win a Super Bowl with Ron Rivera on the sideline?
Aaron loses 100 pounds.
Easily.
Unless Ron Rivera's on the sideline. Like, you mean as a coach or just like as like a Make-A-Wish kid?
Honestly, either way.
I'm still going Aaron losing 100 pounds.
Yeah, I'm taking that any day of the week.
Oh,
They see Ron over there. Play conservative, play conservative.
That picture Zach sent us was hilarious. Rowboat Ron. That had let me go find it right now just so I can look at it and laugh. That was hilarious.
Just describe it to us.
It's like Aaron with Ron's face on it. It's sitting in a rowboat. And it's like sinking.
Yeah, that's a good photo.
Also now that I see it, Josh, that male feminist kid looked just like you. That Cal says.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that one hurt. That one stung a little bit, Cal. I'm not gonna lie.
When me and Cal were lifting over Thanksgiving break, he was proud of that one. He was real proud of that one.
Oh, is that when he found it, or did he find it before?
No, he found it before. He was just letting me know he was proud of it.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, if you talked him into it, it takes less. I was proud of Cal for talking shit. I've been getting on him all year for talking shit.
Oh, also,
I was like a proud father, even though he hurt.
Cal was doing a good job with it. Oh, I would like to take this time. I think we can all do it as well because we were all there. How about let's call out Zachary Clark for being a no-show Friday night at the Northwest football game?
Yeah, what the heck was that, Zach?
Let me name people in the league that were there. Me, Josh, Heath, Jamie.
I didn't know Jamie was there.
He showed up for about 5 minutes, and then we were like, us and Parker and all of them were like, we're going to Arby's.
Oh, yeah, I never saw Jamie.
Anyway, so Parker, Tyson, Kyle, and Cal. You know who wasn't there? Amelia.
Nope. I was asking
Zach.
Zach. I'm like, I've been texting Zach all day. Where's he at? She goes, it's okay. He hasn't texted me either. So we were all on the hot seat. It wasn't just Zach.
Heath and we did turn around in our seats at one point and say, "Where's Zach?" She said he's in the mountains hunting. Doesn't sound like a good enough reason to not be.
But Sydney's mom came up to me and goes, "Yeah, Zach was pretty upset about Mitch Trubisky getting hurt, and I lost it. I'm glad that he's taking his anger out and fantasy on his girlfriend's family. That made me very happy. I was very proud of Zach whenever
Mitch gets hurt.
Sydney's mom came
Sydney's
up to me
mom pays the price for it.
Yeah.
The second he goes down, damn it, Jennifer.
Yeah. Yeah, I was losing it, man, when she told me that. I was like, wow, Zach, I'm proud you're over here arguing about it with your girlfriend's family.
Look, you know you're doing something right when fantasy sports is spilling over into your other aspects of your
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. And Mitch was such like a random player for him to just be like, for her to just know that he's upset about. So I lost it, man. I thought that was so funny.
Oh, man. Oh, take this time to discuss, is Mitch Trubisky a system QB? Chase Daniel looked absolutely no different than him on Thanksgiving.
No, he doesn't run like Mitch does.
He does the rollouts just as well.
But he doesn't throw out on the run. He doesn't throw on the run as good.
When is Mitch going to learn to throw to someone other than his first read, Josh?
Well, it's working right now. They're doing a lot better than the Panthers, so I don't know.
You're right, it is working for a
It's
lot
working.
other reasons than the QB.
Hey, all I know is it's working.
Well, yeah, like I said, it's working, so it doesn't even matter. I'm just saying, think about how good they would be if their quarterback didn't panic if the first read was covered.
I wouldn't argue. I think he's doing a pretty good job, even just looking at his first read.
Okay.
He doesn't have a running back. It's all on him.
Hey,
Dak Prescott can't even throw with a good running back. So
where do you realistically, where do you rank Mitch among QBs in the NFL?
this season, like
All right,
just how he's played this season, or like guys that want to start for my team.
I mean, I think a mix of both. It's kind of like a mix of both. Like, Rodgers obviously hasn't been the best QB this season. But
Yeah,
if you said rank
exactly.
QBs, you're still saying he's number one. So
Yeah,
I'm saying,
exactly.
like, use your best judgment of a mix.
I mean, I would say
Like
probably.
15, middle range.
I mean, I would have gone a little higher, maybe 12.
I'd put him middle of the pack.
So
I'd probably put him about 12.
you can only name 11 people better than him.
That have played better this season, yes.
Okay.
He's played pretty good. I mean,
No, I mean, I'm not saying he's played bad, but you take out the 2 games against, like, the worst defenses in the league. He's really been, like, not good.
I watch a lot of Bears games because I do root for him. So, I mean, he's looked pretty well, him out there. So, I mean, I put him in top. I probably put.
He does well when everything's easy. I'm just saying, the Bears will be really good if he can learn to go through his progressions. I will say that. Like, the Bears will be, like, scary good if they can learn.
I mean, obviously, he's the second year. I'm not expecting him to be Aaron Rodgers. I mean, it took Aaron Rodgers a while to become Aaron Rodgers. So,
I think he's better than Matt Stafford.
yeah, he's definitely.
I don't think he's the worst quarterback in that division.
No, I think he's. Yeah.
I'm
definitely
still
have
taking Kirk
Stafford
over him, but I actually do think he's better than Stafford.
Yeah, I mean, I take Kirk over him too. Not much. I mean, Kirk may be like one spot above him.
Yeah, Kirk's like back into the top 10.
Yeah, Kirk's
like
not that much better. I don't think Kirk's that much better than him right now, or even just in general. Oh, also, did you see Skip Bayless's scorching hot take that he would take Aaron Rodgers over Kirk Cousins any day, any time?
That's one of the funniest tweets I've ever seen. Like, why do you even? Like, he really thought he did something with that. Like,
did he think like people were gonna be like, all right, calm down, Skip. This is one of your more crazier takes.
Like bedtime, old man.
Yeah, like calm down.
Like, he sounded so happy saying, he was like, any day, any week, I'm picking Rodgers.
Yeah, no one's proving me wrong. Like all through the comments, they're like, yeah, Skip, yeah, we're not arguing that. Like,
oh, you know what he did? Because like we all know like Skip doesn't actually like Aaron Rodgers. Like we know that.
Yeah.
The reason he tweeted that is because he knew the Vikings were gonna win. So at the end of the game when the Packers lost, he been like, like I picked Aaron over Kirk and he let me down. Like, guess he's not clutch. Like the only reason he tweeted that at the start of the game was to set up that end of the game tweet. No one sets themselves up for future. Like no one sets up their future selves up for tweets better than Skip Bayless. He does it like a mastermind. It's incredible the way he does it. Like
he'd do the same thing with like LeBron tonight. He'd be like, "Oh, Lakers down 10. I know LeBron's about to take over."
And then
Another game. LeBron's scared to take the last shot.
Yeah.
Because like Brandon Ingram has like an open layup.
Yeah, or it's like Patriots the opposite. Like with this Patriots Chiefs tonight, just don't see how the Patriots can keep up with that offense. Patriots win. Oh my God, Brady does it again. They had no chance.
Brady, he is just unstoppable.
Against all odds. Yeah. Anyway, so on to this week because that is the one thing we've not talked about yet. We're gonna talk about some. Like we're saying, this week is important, but there are some games that aren't. So, Kyle, Cam.
Yeah, I knew you were in there.
Just say who you think's gonna win. I'm picking Cam.
Wow.
Yeah.
I do think Kyle's a fraud, but I also really don't think Cam's good, so I'm going Cam.
Okay. Heath and Jamie would love to get input.
Yeah, no.
I'm going Cam too.
Wow. All right, Jamie, let's hear it.
I'm going Cam.
Wow, I'm picking
Dang, consensus pick. That means he's gonna lose.
No, I pick Kyle.
All right, Heath, lead the way. Tell us about this game with Cal, this upcoming matchup.
This matchup with Cal, he's projected more than me. I just don't know if his team has it in him.
It does really suck that Melvin Gordon's out right at the start of playoffs.
And it'd be a real shame, a huge shame, if that Baltimore defense started playing like they started the year. Be a real shame if they held Matt Ryan to 100-something yards like they did Drew Brees.
It'd be a real shame.
I would hate to see that.
I mean, honestly, I really don't want Chase in playoffs, but obviously I hate the Falcons, so I'm hoping Matt Ryan tanks.
Right.
Regardless, I have myself winning this week.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
Hate all you want.
Nope.
Even without Melvin Gordon.
I'm betting on myself. Cal's winning this week. Book it.
Wow.
I gotta have faith.
I'm taking Cal this week.
Real
Why,
original, Jamie?
What'd you say?
Tell us
Why?
Because I just think he's gonna pull off the upset. I'm just feeling it.
Oh, thank you for your expert analysis on the situation.
That was a real Skip Bayless calling coward analysis right there.
Cal's gonna need a lot of luck if he's gonna pull this one off. Ha 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 ha.
Boo.
Crowd boos, yeah. Booing ensues. So we got split on Cal Heath, Cam, 3 for Cam, 1 for Kyle. Okay, Amelia and Tyson. This one, it's important for playoff positioning, but they're not both playoff contenders, so this is also why this one isn't terribly important.
Forgut his sportsmanship. Awesome name.
Awesome
name.
Tyson, when I predict you to win the championship at the start of the year, I predict you to win the championship of who could change their name the most times. And you won.
You change your name every 2 days, but this one tops them all. This one was really good. He texted me. He's like, "Hey, what do you think I should do?" I mean, I came up with a couple average ones, and he goes, "All right, I'll keep thinking." And then throws out this one, and this was just electric.
This is incredible.
That was a really good name, Tyson. I'm proud of that one.
Yeah.
The best part of the season for sure.
Oh yeah. He may not. I think he changes his name more than he changes his lineup.
Oh yeah, definitely because oof, good lord, son.
You know when I said he should take his? I don't know why he keeps playing the Jaguars D. He took him out.
Wow. Is he is this live? Are we doing this
Yeah,
live?
is he listening to me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not FaceTiming him.
I'm picking Amelia this week, by the way. Philip Lindsay, been a joy to watch. He's been good undrafted guy. We're going to torch Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Tariq Cohen has been much more valuable than Jordan Howard.
Yep.
I think you got to do something with Derrick Henry. You can't know. You got to
No, yeah.
Like that. But Sterling Shepard, Anthony Miller. Oh, well, she actually showed
Bring
Sammy
Kelsey
Watkins back. And
Yeah.
Kelsey back, yeah. It hurts with Marvin Jones out, though. That really hurts.
Yeah.
So
that's not ideal.
Yeah. Luckily, she doesn't have to vie for a playoff spot this week because that could really
Yeah.
hurt. Because once you get in, anything can happen. But yeah, so that kind of hurts. But yeah, I think she'll have a much better week. I do think she'll win, even though Tyson's team has been better.
I pretty much agree with everything. I do think Amelia's going to win.
Yeah, who the hell is Gus Edwards?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
At first, I thought that was the coach for Auburn. So.
Yeah, I've never heard of him. I don't really know where Tyson got him from.
Gus Edwards and Josh Reynolds. So he just picked up 2 NASCAR season ended last week. He just picked up 2 NASCAR drivers off the waiver wire because that's exactly what they sound like. Trey Burton sounds like a NASCAR driver too. So,
yep.
Yeah, I'm
No,
thinking
I for sure have Amelia this week too.
Sweet. Woman beater. What do you think?
Is that me?
It's not us 3.
Well, you seem to think it's you.
I am taking Amelia, of course.
Where are you taking her? Are you trying to take her back to beat her, Jamie?
No. Maybe Dalvin Cook, but not me.
Yeah, those Florida State guys.
Yeah, you can't trust those
they
Florida
do that.
State guys.
Never.
Hey, Jameis Winston got cleared of his groping scandal today, so we're good.
So
Wow,
that
what a
means he
good guy.
definitely didn't do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
There's
definitely
no
did.
way
Yeah.
he did it.
body off. He definitely didn't have
Kobe
enough money to
Kobe
get
didn't
better,
do it.
get a better lawyer.
Ray
Yeah,
Lewis,
that
nope,
means he
never
definitely
murdered a
didn't
single
do it.
person in his life. Ray Lewis, his hands are clean.
Ben has never touched a woman that didn't want to be touched.
Yeah.
Ben in his boot. That's all he ever touches is his boot.
Yeah.
Dude, I want that sweater so bad, Josh. Hey, Ben.
Oh yeah. Hey Ben, how's it going? Barstool came out. I might have already said this. I don't know if it was on the podcast or not, but Barstool came out with a shirt, and this was like at the beginning of Barstool before they were like even popular, and it was like a silhouette of Ben with like, and the shirt was like yellow, and it had like the black letters, and it said throwing picks, raping chicks. This is like the very beginning of Barstool. Like, obviously that would not fly now,
No,
but
not at
that
all.
sure was the funniest thing ever. I gotta see if I can find a
Imagine the
picture.
Deadspin articles. If they
Oh
did
my
that.
gosh, dude. That shirt was like the funniest thing I'd ever seen. Throwing picks, raping chicks.
No, did you watch that Steelers-Broncos game?
Yeah.
Alright, so you know after he threw that 97-yard touchdown to Juju where, like, he got knocked down and he, like, ran to the locker room?
Yeah.
Like, Big, I think it was Big Kid that said it. They were like, Ben is actually a pretty tough guy. Like, he'll take some hits, but he also is the first person to let you know that he's
Yeah.
being tough.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they're like some guys,
Exactly.
like, they'll take big hits and they are tough and they don't miss time. But, like,
Derek Carr, everyone craps on him, but he is a tough guy. He does get hit a lot.
yeah, I mean, or even you look at, like, any, like, type of big QB that stands in the pocket. I mean, you could look at anybody like Cam, like, it's going to end up being like Josh Allen, too. He's going to be the same way. You just
Yeah.
kind of take some hits, and, you know, you're tough about it, you shake it off, but Ben's making sure you know he's being real tough. Like, I thought
Exactly.
for sure when he went, like, hobbling off to the locker room, I was like, he's coming out with a boot. Absolutely. and then I thought for sure in his like post game pressers be like, yeah, dude, they think I like twisted my ankle, but I had to tough it out for the team there. Like,
Yeah. Exactly. That was a perfect analysis on Big Ben.
Yeah. All right, so we are 3 games in. Ooh, 3 good games left. One a little bit more important than the others. If you get where
Yeah.
I'm going with it, Josh. Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna be a big week.
Oh, there is one. That is.
Oh,
huge.
there's one game.
They're going to be digging this on the podcast.
Oh yeah, this game's gonna be nuts.
But anyways, first let's do mine and Zach's game.
Yeah, could be a potential game of the week.
It could be, but it's not.
It's not,
There's
but
another one
it
I'm
was
thinking of.
it was up in the talk.
Yeah, it would have been nuts if we put this one as game of the week.
Yeah,
Because there's some
Oh,
other
it
options
did.
out there.
Oh yeah, there is.
Alright, so me against Zach. This is a very important game. Zach, it'll affect the seeding a little bit here and there, but for me, I have to win this if I want any chance of being in the playoffs.
Yep.
I do think I can pull it off because, like I was saying, Zach's team is good, but I've just been scoring a lot more than him over the past
Yeah.
month or so. And I mean, I really do think Jameis is going to torch us this weekend.
I do too. I mean, they got like the number 1 offense.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, it's gonna be a close game. I feel like,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, I'm picking Zach.
And
I mean, you got
Tyreek
the
Hill
Rams.
against Oakland.
You got the Rams wide receivers coming off a bye. They're rested. They're well rested. They're feeling good. They're going against a crappy Detroit team that beat us. Tyler Boyd's the only thing that I think hurts with not AJ Green being out. What's his
Andy
name?
Dalton.
Andy Dalton being out. Because-
Stud Andy Dalton.
Yeah, even though he's not great, he
Hold on.
did target Tyler Boyd a lot.
Let's
So
hold it here. Quotations. He's injured for the rest of the season. Just like how Joe Flacco is going to be injured for the rest of the season.
exactly.
But yeah, that actually could hurt Tyler Boyd. Driscoll, not terrible, but now people are starting to realize Boyd, kind of a number 1. We're going to play him like he's a number 1 with a backup QB. You don't know what's going to go on there.
Yeah, that's also has me worried about AJ Green.
Yeah. We both have favorable matchups. Oakland, we have Hill and Hunt. That kind of a wash, but
hmm
Dak, wet spot. I don't know. New Orleans. Their defense has actually been good the past couple weeks.
Yeah, I mean, they've definitely turned it on. At the beginning of the year, they weren't anything like special, but they've definitely turned it on. I think since that Bengals game, they've been playing really well.
Yeah, I hope, and Kamara and Dak are both going against good defenses. But I'm hoping for some Kamara magic. I'm hoping Matt Ryan's bad enough to where Tevin Coleman gets some touches, or maybe a garbage time touchdown, because that's what happened last week.
Or they're good enough where they just run the ball.
Those are my biggest issues with you this week. Just seeing how Kamara can do against Dallas's defense.
I'm worried about my running backs. That's
what Coleman can get done against Baltimore.
I will say, though, my receivers are looking good. Corey Davis solidified number 1 for Tennessee. Keenan Allen obviously fills number 1. It's an okay Pittsburgh defense. If you could stop the rush, you're fine. Which is why the Panthers got killed by him. We couldn't stop the rush. And then Tyreek Hill undoubtedly will first play of the game have a 75-yard touchdown.
Exactly.
Well, we just got to see what Mason Crosby can do.
Yeah, Mason crotch balls. Packers. This is like Packers trend right here. They score like 2 touchdowns early. Like, okay, 2 points. They'll get some field goals. No, they actually don't even score again at all until it's garbage time, and then they'll score 1 more touchdown, and I'll get a solid 3 out of Crosby. Meanwhile, Zerline is gonna have at least 28 points.
I did not realize that we're gonna have to watch Dallas in primetime again. Are you kidding me? Why do they keep getting me primetime? It's cool I get to watch the Saints in primetime. Yay for that. But are you kidding me? The Cowboys.
Yeah. Bears defense going to eat Eli alive this week.
Probably.
You'd hope.
They're going to sack him so many times.
Well, yeah, that Bears defense probably going to get you some points.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
I'm picking myself, because for obvious reasons.
I think I'm picking Zach.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm 50-50 on it.
Thank you.
Jamie said you're picking Chase?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Chase bet against me, so I'm going to bet against him. I'm
Understandable.
going Zach this week.
Heath, I don't blame you because there is some playoff stuff on the line, so understandable. Okay, guys, last 2 games of the regular season to preview.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
These are big ones.
We're getting there.
These games are going to be nuts. This game of the week's about to be nuts. It's going to be crazy. Which is why we're going to preview Parker and Aaron before we get to the game of the week.
Yep.
So we got...
It's a big game.
Big game.
It was really close. It was really close when decided.
Big game between big guys.
Yeah.
That's true.
One
Sure,
has
probably
the,
two
one
biggest
has
guys
the
in the
length,
league.
one has the width.
That's 2 biggest guys in our league.
It's also true. Aaron, he's got a playoff bye on the line. Parker really doesn't have anything to play for except for, I guess kind of positioning, because between me, him, and Kyle, I guess you want to get that top spot.
Yeah.
Or do you not? Do you want the middle spot? Do you want the 9 seed so you can play one of Tyson, Cam, or Cam?
But either way, odds are one of you is going to beat them. So either way, you're going to have to play the winner of it anyway.
Either way,
but it doesn't
you're playing
matter
a bad team.
Because winning your first game solidifies you.
I mean, none of the teams that don't make playoffs are really that good of teams anyway. So it really doesn't matter what spot you're in. I'd love a matchup with any of those 6 teams that aren't in playoffs.
Okay. Yeah, if you played me, hypothetically speaking.
Oh yeah, because you wouldn't be in playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah, hypothetically speaking, if you played me, you would probably win 145-72. That sound about right?
I think I could do that.
145-72, where quarterback, hypothetically speaking, these numbers aren't random at all.
Yeah.
These numbers are completely random. It has nothing to do with the outcome of our game first week of the season.
Yeah, no, I didn't think you did.
I was just hypothetically speaking. Yeah, you're right. You'd probably beat me like that.
Yeah, I think I would.
You'd double my score plus 1.
Yeah, I think I would.
Okay. Yeah, I'm glad we're on the same page. But I do think Aaron's going to bounce back from a win, solidify the 1 seed, and beat Parker.
As we were talking about this, betting against who you need to lose, I'm going Parker this week. I really need Aaron to lose so I can get that bye. That bye would be really nice.
The bye is clutch.
That bye would be nice. But I do think Christian McCaffrey will have another big week. I mean, he still has yet to cool down. I don't think he's going to cool down against Tampa Bay. It does hurt Parker almost where, like, all of his running backs are playing pretty good, and he's got Sony Michel on his bench. So odds are, whichever one he sits is probably going to, like, go off, which I'm glad I don't have to make that start-sit decision. But I do like the 3 he's got in now.
Yeah, I mean, he'd be in a lot better position if, say, he had, like, Tevin Coleman and Eric Ebron as opposed to Jared Cook.
If he had Eric Ebron over Jared Cook, he'd be doing really good right now because
he honestly might have a chance at the playoffs.
He probably would if it had just been so hard for him to get Eric Ebron. Because would you have traded him?
No, dude. Like
all right.
He has 11 touchdowns this year, second most. Like that's like tied for third most in the league, I think.
Yeah. See, I figured whoever had him, he would just be on an untrade,
right?
Not on the trade block. So yeah, I figured it'd be hard to get him. But if he could have got him, I think he'd definitely make playoffs with those points. I mean, you need those points from tight ends, and not a lot of tight ends are getting those. You see Jimmy Graham putting up a strong 0, 2, 3, 4 points a game. It'd be nice to have those 11 touchdowns.
Absolutely.
Yeah, much to Cam's demise, this is not a year for tight ends.
Yeah.
Cam's pissed right now.
Cam's got to be depressed.
Bad year for tight ends. His QBs, he's had to rely on QBs. Like, I mean, you never want to do that.
Never.
Your team should always be built through your tight end.
Exactly. Everyone always says that. Tight end first.
Cam's team is like the late 2000s Panthers, just constant rotating door of QBs.
Oh, you're going to have Vinny Testaverde. Now we'll have Brian St. Pierre, Jimmy Clausen, Matt Moore.
Matt freaking Moore.
Jimmy Clausen's still the most important person in franchise history. He's the entire. He's almost like if we even had like a league average QB that year, no way we draft Cam Newton. We probably end up with one of those other two bums that's on that SI cover where it says toughest call in football. Hold on, I got the magazine with me right here. I'm looking at it. Toughest call in football: Jake Locker, Cam Newton, or Blaine Gabbert. Had like Jimmy Clausen not been like the epitome of bad, like we end up with like Jake Locker. And I'm looking at this guy right now. He's not. He's ugly. He doesn't.
Ouch.
He's ugly. Terrible hairline.
Ouch. I hope you're not listening.
Well, I mean, it's not like he's doing anything else better. I'm sure
Hey,
he's listening.
There's a good chance he's looking up fantasy football podcasts on YouTube / SoundCloud. You just click what comes up to see who's talking about him.
Jake Locker, Marcus Mariota, Cal's baseball coach. We're building quite the audience here.
Yeah.
Soon to
We're
be.
going to the moon.
Heath says we're gonna have another listener, so that's awesome. Anyways, yeah. So back on track.
What you laughing at, James?
Yeah, Jay, what are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at you.
Were you laughing at small penis?
No.
Okay.
Alright,
Thank you, Heath. Anyway, yeah, that was a very good comparison. Yeah, Cam it's like a revolving door, and that's why he's been so bad this year. Tight ends are down, Cam's down. Moving on to our game of the week, our last game of the week of the season. Josh and Jamie.
Wait, hey, I never made my prediction.
Oh yeah, we were just gonna skip that. We're running out.
I'm taking Parker.
Alright, thanks for that. Alright, back to me and Jamie's game.
Heath, since it's the two of them going, me and you need to call this like it's like a rough and rowdy fight, or if it's like we're like, let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah.
We're gonna be some announcers and like previewing this game. All right. You
Are we ready?
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's game of the week. Voice crack there. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sheesh.
It's okay. We got a big QB matchup on our hands. We got Patrick Kermit the Frog Mahomes going up against Jared Goffel this week.
Easy. MVP candidate.
They squared off on Monday Night Football 2 weeks ago, and it was electric, and I expect nothing less this week.
We expect a big week from James Conner, James. The greatest football player. I don't even know what else to say for that.
He sure won't be east of Tennessee this week. East of Tennessee State this week when he travels out. I can't even do it.
Yeah, James Conner James was pretty good.
Ever since the real team cancer Le'Veon Bell was announced he would no longer be with the squad, James Conner has began to struggle. Meanwhile, Juju's
You're going to say cancer in the same sentence as James Conner?
That was a joke. Heath. Thanks for.
Yeah, thanks.
Sounds like,
Heath, I caught
sounded
that
like
one.
Jamie.
Yeah, we're not on the podcast with two Jamies.
No, I respect women, so
That's true.
only one Jamie.
Juju Smith has finally got his juju back. And
David's expecting a big tug on his Johnson this week against Green Bay.
oh. Julio
That was a good one,
Jones,
Heath.
more like who Leo Jones when he gets into the red zone is going to try to overcome a stifling Baltimore D. Meanwhile, Adam Thielen is going to be showing off what he's feeling for his future coach Bill Belichick this week as they travel out to New England. Meanwhile, Zach Ertz is going to try to make this terrible Eagles season stop hurting as they try to avenge the past couple weeks of blah blah blah. Yeah.
It's going to be a big week for Josh Gordon Ramsay as he tries to chef up Minnesota's defense.
These are good guys. Keep them coming. I'm ready to run through a brick wall for my game this week now.
I was trying to come up with a good one for Ezekiel Elliott involving like women, but I couldn't because I respect women. I would never joke about that.
Well, Harrison Butker, I barely even know her against Oakland. That could be big.
Wow, those were electric. I'm glad we had
Yeah,
that.
good job, guys.
Schuster, I hardly know her. Anyways, Josh is winning this week.
All right, who's got the TV on? Can we focus on the podcast, please?
It's got to be Jamie. Cam?
No,
Did
I'm
Cam
in the
get here
library.
somehow? Cam definitely got
Jamie,
here.
are you in the library in a room right now with your headphones?
Are you in
Yeah.
like one of those study rooms, or are you just like surrounded by people talking about penises?
I'm in a study room.
That's acceptable.
Yeah, obviously I'm going with myself this week. Winners of 8 of my last 9. I don't know if I've said that yet. Lowest I've scored is in the 90s, so I'm feeling pretty good. I'm ready to take on old Jamie Baker this week.
Josh, I am glad you pointed that out, though. It joins the list of things that people just don't talk about enough. And that is a long list. It involves Philip Rivers played in the AFC Championship game with a torn ACL.
Yep. You never hear about that.
You have won 8 of your last 9. People just don't talk about things like that, so I am glad you brought it up. And that's partly why I'm picking you over this bone.
Yeah, I'm picking
Me?
Josh just because Josh does not hit women. And Josh doesn't lie about how he got 2 first-round picks.
Not to add anybody, of course. Just if that.
No, of course, oomph.
Do you guys want me to give my pick now?
We don't really care about yours, but go ahead.
Okay. I am taking myself.
Wow, real humble
Shocker,
of you.
man.
Super humble.
No, I thought about it. And I didn't think about it much though. I feel very confident this week.
Wow, I like hearing that.
Nothing I like
Just
to
like
hear
look at
better
my
than
position ranks. That's just amazing.
That. Oh Lord, now we got someone tooting his own horn.
Yeah.
No, that's the last thing we need on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm not one of those guys.
I will say, those are some nice position ranks. I'm not gonna flex. It's tough though. You only have one guy that's ranked number 1 in his position. I got the Bears and Tyreek Hill. Got 2 guys.
I got
Who's
3
that,
number
Jason?
2s though.
Who are you guys picking?
I already told you I'm picking
I'm
you.
picking Josh.
All right, sweet. That's what I like to hear.
And Josh, I said I'm picking myself. If you didn't hear me.
No, I heard you. I just elected to
Well-
ignore it.
We didn't have time. We didn't have time for your prediction. Sorry.
Yeah, we're cutting that part out.
Yeah, but yeah. So this unfortunately brings us to the end of this podcast. Lengthy podcast.
Lengthy podcast.
Let's see how long I think it is. I just have to go at the time of when you said you were getting in.
I mean, I got in about 9:45.
Okay, so it's about an hour. It's gonna end up being about an hour and 15 ish. But so it's not that much longer than our previous ones. But you know what? It's okay because it's filled with good content.
True.
It was a good talk.
Yeah. And the real podcast is the friends we make along the way.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's less of a podcast, but I hang out with friends.
I've enjoyed having both of you. Well, I've enjoyed having Heath on, and Jamie has also been on as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, he actually was.
He's there every now and then.
Yeah.
Jimmy, you here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, what's up, man? I didn't know you were on the
I
podcast.
can almost guarantee you Jamie's watching the Duke game.
Yeah.
I
Guarantee it.
promise you. And anyways, it was very nice having
No
you guys
way.
on.
I would never do that.
As we reach into the regular season here, Josh and I would like to say we appreciate you guys listening to the podcast. Those of you that do week in and week out.
I think this was a great addition. I think these are so much more fun than league notes.
They are. It's not, like
Oh,
we enjoy
absolutely.
doing the league notes, but this you can feel a lot more personality.
Yeah, you get everybody in here and there content. So I love this podcast. That was like the best idea we've ever had.
I love doing it. I hope you guys keep listening to it. We will still be doing playoff ones, doing playoff predictions, explaining the format of the loser stuff. Definitely. We don't know how we're going to do the whole guest situation, if we have any guests or not. We haven't figured that out yet. But for everyone that has came on so far this year, which has been pretty much all of you, except for Amelia and Kyle, for obvious reasons. That shall not be named. We do appreciate you coming on. You have all been great in your own unique way.
Each a member of my family.
Hey,
Yeah.
I just want to give a quick shout out to Zach.
Okay.
Zach, you've been my favorite guest. Just saying.
Zach comes in with hilarious
Hope that
Puns.
warms your heart.
puns and
Yep.
just quirky.
He's got a
little
good
jokes.
spirit. He doesn't like to talk shit like the rest of us do.
Yeah,
Hope it gets you hyped for this weekend.
you're all unique in your own way, and I could say how you're all unique right now. Cam, you have this unique ability that when you talk, like somehow you only say like half of the syllables. You only hear half the syllables. Incredible. Never seen anything like it. Cal, you have you are very good at talking shit. I'll give you that. Tyson,
When he gets it in.
Tyson, you're a lot like Heath and Zach in the way that you come up with some good, clever things to say on the fly. We appreciate you for that.
Yes.
Parker, you asked some funny questions. You have your laugh, definitely good for the podcast. We appreciate
Oh yeah,
having
all-time
you on.
podcast laugh.
Yeah, Parker, great laugh. Zach, as you know, very creative along with Heath. I wrap Zach, Heath, and Tyson in that same category. Some good creative humor. Jamie, you're a great guy to kind of joke around with, poke fun of. Always,
Yeah, we don't really have a laugh button, so it's perfect we just have Jamie because he's like an automatic laugh button.
Yeah, it's fantastic having you on, Jamie. Aaron, we get some interesting stuff out of you. We do enjoy.
We get some great content out of Aaron.
Yeah, it was amazing. Like, we love talking about a random matchup and you asking me what I think of Funches.
Yeah.
That was awesome. And is that everybody? I think that's everyone. So yeah, we appreciate all of you. And thank you for listening to this podcast. We will see you guys next week. Any last words, anybody? Heath,
I got
any last
nothing.
words? Nothing? Jamie?
We play St. Francis tomorrow at 7, so tune in.
Okay. We will most definitely be tuned in because you said something about helping us with the spread, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said pay him $20 and he'd fix the spread.
Okay, yeah. I'm glad thank you for clarifying that, Heath. I wasn't sure. I won't
So
have
do
to
you
ask
want
again.
that cash, Jamie, or do we send that to you via what?
Who do we make that check out to?
Just make it out to me. That's fine.
Okay. Don't worry about it. We have it all taken care of. Wink, wink.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about a thing. You just go out there and you just score or block your own teammates if you have to.
depending on how how the situation's going.
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind. Yeah. So we will see you guys next week.